You ready?
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to our second annual Quantumcast.
Yo.
Super glad to have you. I hope you enjoyed that intro. Dance party as well. Great, just for you, brother.
Oh yeah, we were ready.
Just for you.
You guys should have seen T-Duck. He was like pumping his chest out of here,
Oh yeah.
making Tip proud.
Flapping them wings. He done flapping them wings.
We got the T-Duck right there, guys.
All right, so you all know myself and Starlord. We've been here a couple times now. Who you might not know is Lily Bloom. If you follow her on Twitch, make sure to follow Lily Bloom 5. Okay, not just Lily Bloom, because we don't care about her. We care about Lily Bloom 5. And then we have the man, the myth, the legend, T-Duck _TTV. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome to Quantumcast, guys. Super glad to have you.
Yo, thanks for the follow, guys. Crypto.
Yeah, yeet. Let's
Give
go.
us. Appreciate you guys.
Right there.
Thanks for the one.
Okay, let's just talk about how Fortnite stole
We're just
COD's intro.
We're just gonna go right in.
With the
Oh,
black hole.
they really did.
Absolutely.
They really did. They
And
saw.
we 100% just look.
They seen greatness and copied it.
Yeah. So here's what happened. The creators of Fortnite, we're on first name basis. They hit me up last night. They're like, "Cod, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm making this lit intro for Quantumcast." They said, "Can we see it?" Sure, you can see it. Next day, black hole.
Boom.
Black hole.
Can you believe it?
Can't believe it.
So-
I can't believe it.
What are we at now? It has been almost 7 hours without Fortnite.
I mean,
12-year-olds,
6-year-olds as well across the world.
6-year-olds.
Just
Are in
tears.
tears.
Tears. Mom and Dad's credit card is safe for now.
Cool. Yes, please. dude.
Fortnite is offline.
I was so getting tired of having to pay for Fortnite skins for my little guy. It was going crazy.
Oh man, I believe it.
No.
I believe it.
Every single time one came out.
Fortnite is the devil. You will not play that in my home, boy.
Exactly. There
You're a
you
good
go,
man.
Jeff.
You're a good man.
Good idea.
I mean, okay, did any of you watch like exactly what happened when Fortnite went down? I mean, tell everybody just in case they don't know what we're talking about.
So as you guys know, obviously center map is kind of like Loot Lake area. Most of every major event has happened in the Loot Lake area. So basically, they just had another rift open up really wide. A rocket and comets that got shuffled out of Fortnite atmosphere came through this portal and basically like bombed straight down on Loot Lake, and it just created this gigantic black hole, and everybody and everything got sucked into it, and it's been dead radio silence since.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
So if
Insane.
you use the Konami code, you can still play like a Galaga-ish version. It's like a pizza and burger theme thing that they have going on that you can do in the meantime. I don't know what's gonna happen with Fortnite. It really is a mystery. No one seems to know.
Right, absolutely. And they've actually been busy on the Twitch channel. They've been having content creators from the Fortnite like go in there and like talk to their chat about it, what they think's going on, what their theory is may happen and stuff.
Yeah. So
it has been a busy thing. Like literally, I've been seeing about 20,000 viewers on the Twitch channel since then.
So could this be like a media ploy to get people back interested in it? Because
that's what I think.
it's making everyone talk about it.
Right. The entire world is talking about Fortnite right now. Like,
Right.
T-Duck, you were saying earlier, like, Tfue had how many viewers?
350,000.
350,000. And
A lot.
Wow.
they're not even, he's not even playing Fortnite. They're all just waiting to see what happens.
that's-
It's insane.
literally what 97% of Fortnite streams were today was just having the black hole in the background and talking to chat.
Yeah.
There was a whole lot of that. Some of them like have recapped, greatest moments. Like King Richard was watching like his greatest like clips and stuff like that too. So it's definitely one of those things where they kind of, and I want to say in effect they have had all these content creators planned out to know that they're going to be on the Twitch channel streaming, and obviously they knew this event was going to happen, so they've just been playing along with it, having a lot of fun with it, which is really cool. A lot of great memes from it.
Yeah. Do me. Yeah, go ahead.
I thought I saw this morning because like my phone picks up like some games radar webpage thing.
Yeah.
Talk about like a leak of like Fortnite 2.0 or something like that, or Fortnite 2 or something. So I saw
something about that too. I have no idea like what Fortnite 2, because I saw that. I think Ninja tweeted something out about like Fortnite 2. I was like, I have no idea. Okay, let's just take a quick poll in the chat, please. If you're happy Fortnite is gone, type 1. If you want Fortnite back right now and are crying currently, type 2.
I think we're gonna get a lot of ones.
I think we're gonna get a lot of ones too. I think.
Allowed to vote?
Everyone's allowed to vote. Everyone's allowed to vote. We're getting a lot of ones. A lot of ones in the chat. No love for Fortnite. Leroy. Oh my
Flashes
god.
2 doesn't count.
Toxic. You can't type 1 and 2. Can't do both. Just give me one. One or the other. 1 times 20.
I'm proud to say I've never played Fortnite PvP, and I never will.
Yeah, I played in season 1. When it first came out, I was like, oh, cool.
That was a beauty.
And I just got clapped by 6-year-olds, and I could never bring myself to play the game again. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
The first 4 seasons were the best in my opinion.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was like so pure, it was so great. I played a lot of it, but
it was pure.
I think Lily disagrees. Lily disagrees.
Yeah, completely 100% disagree. I played that game 4 times, put it down, and never touched it again.
Okay.
Mostly, and then look, this is just gonna be the blatant, honest opinion on it. The only reason why anybody and everybody does not like the game is the building aspect of the game.
Yeah.
What makes it unique.
Oh, hold up.
People really hate.
Hold up. We got a raid. Raging Smokes coming in with a party of 11.
Let's go.
Y'all, thank you for the raid. Raging Smokes. Much love. Much love.
Yo, Raging, you're amazing,
you, Raging.
man. Thanks.
Appreciate that.
Thanks a bunch.
Everybody that Raging Smokes brought with him, welcome. Continue.
Welcome to Quantumcast.
Continue. Sorry, Sterling.
No, you guys are fine. But I'm saying, like, the only thing that anybody has ever said badly about the game was that they couldn't build effectively.
Oh, see, this is because me and you haven't talked about this game.
It's true. It's true. No, I mean that's the one thing I could never get down either. The hitboxes are big as like freaking mountains.
Right.
Yes.
But I mean, I could never watching like the what do you say?
Oh, I was telling Splash, he has to earn mod.
Yeah, you gotta earn mod here.
What's wrong with you? This is
legit
official
mod
quantum
area.
business, bro.
Facts, straight facts. We love you though, Splash. We love you. Yeah. Okay. So the one thing I could never do in Fortnite is keep up with the building. Watching like even halfway decent players, just as fast as they can make a tower to the sun. I'm like, how do I build a wall? I'm just flipping through. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is where I want to put it.
Oh, it's crazy. It got out of hand quickly. I'd like to see Fortnite without building. That would be an awesome fun game.
Yes.
But it's what, like I said, it's what makes it unique. So it's kind of, you take it away, and it's kind of missing an aspect of what makes it fun.
Right. I agree.
I have a hard time using the word fun, but I'll agree for.
Okay.
I've had some fun times.
Yeah. See, I don't know. Maybe.
Game's garbage. Game's garbage. It doesn't belong on my Xbox or my PC or in my life. I don't need it. I don't want it.
Yeah, those are the unpopular opinions of the day.
Yeah, I mean, what what a way like to, because a lot of people have an extended weekend. You know, it's Thanksgiving in
absolutely.
Canada. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody up in Canada this weekend. What are you guys gonna do? What are you guys gonna do without Fortnite tomorrow, and your days off? Are you gonna be all right?
Oh,
Are you guys gonna be all right? I don't know.
They're gonna go outside and see the sun or something.
Whoa, let's not get crazy.
I may be uncultured, but I don't know what do, and maybe Cruffles can answer this for me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. What do Canadian people do for Thanksgiving?
I think it's like the same thing we do. I saw like pictures
Okay.
of turkeys and stuff on.
Okay, so it's not
they
much
give
different.
Yeah, I don't think so. You know, I'm sure.
Okay.
You know, the Canadians are so nice. I'm sure they didn't kill like the indigenous when they came to Canada like we did.
Yeah.
But you know, unpopular opinion. Okay, hang on. So Sam of Haywood's here. Did not know that Fortnite is dying right now. So for everyone who just came in the raid, we're gonna give a quick. We'll have Starlord re-give a quick recap. Unless he didn't hear me just now.
I heard you.
Okay, give the people a quick recap.
Basically, Fortnite got sucked into a black hole, and
Like,
it
literally.
has been unplayable for the last 7 hours.
Yeah.
By
design.
If you start Fortnite, yeah, by
Right.
design.
By design.
If you start the only thing that's there is a black screen and a black hole. Just
Crazy.
sitting there waiting.
It's crazy.
Yep. Did I get a haircut? No, I'm actually wilding out right now, Dr. Drizzle. I need a haircut.
Dark Anus is Fortnite currently. You're not wrong. So I saw a couple videos of people that were in the menu in Fortnite. Everything in the menu also
Yep.
got sucked into that black hole after like the big explosion. It was super cool to see.
I thought that
I
was
just hope
pretty
it never
awesome,
comes
too.
back. Right. All right. So Cruffle says family get-togethers, turkey ham, mashed potatoes, snow snakes. What the hell is that?
Wait.
Brussels
I'm
sprouts,
guessing that's
stuffing.
snack.
What? Yeah. What the hell is a
It's a
snow
snow
snake?
snake.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, snow snake?
Maestro, what's up, baby?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, I definitely know what that is.
You know what that is?
No, I don't have
No,
no
I
idea.
was like, I don't know. I don't know either. That must be
I
like
just
another
wanna see that
poutine.
Cruffle.
There's snakes that live in the snow.
Wait, do you really
Okay,
cook
look,
Are you
don't-
serious?
snake?
Don't scare
Are
me.
we being
okay?
trolled? Are we being trolled right now?
I hope we are.
Then again, we can't really say anything because people like to eat like turkey balls and stuff like that.
All right,
It's really weird.
maybe down in Texas.
yeah, that's
Oh, dude. Everybody.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
there's none of that up here. Nah.
Have you ever made homemade gravy? Turkey
Yeah.
set balls? You would know, Splash.
Wow. Wow. So
Anybody.
yes, I've made homemade gravy. What does that have to do
Dude,
with it?
I'm telling you, people like just like take all the nasty shit from the inside and like just like put it into the gravy.
I throw that straight in the trash. I don't know
No.
what you guys.
I've seen
what do you
horror
guys-
stories from
Man,
I'm
that's
telling
Nothing
you,
terrible.
but
I don't do it personally.
That's
You
terrible.
know, I'm just saying, like I've seen it and I've seen it on posts
Likely
and
story.
stuff, and I'm like,
I don't
Fuck
do it
no.
personally.
Yeah, I can't-
right.
not me.
I just googled shit. I just looked it up. Yeah,
I don't even
He
cook.
just happens to know it happens, but he doesn't do it.
Better
Say,
clear
I
your
don't
browser
even-
history now, T-Dub.
I have never even made a turkey in my life. So
What?
let's just start there.
What your wife's gonna pop on the computer and see turkey balls in the search.
Gosh.
She's gonna be like,
I'm in
what?
trouble.
Yeah, you in trouble. All right, guys, we are taking your calls. If you need the Discord link, it's in the description. Just join the Discord, hop into the waiting room right below Quantumcast Live in the voice chat, and we will get you on air with your calls, questions, comments, concerns. If you want to talk about Fortnite, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about whatever you want. This is Quantumcast, baby.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Splash is just mad because nobody wants to watch Brawlhalla.
Okay, can we talk about that game? Is that like a... What is that? That's like a knockoff
know.
of Super Smash? Is that what
I
I,
know
saw?
nothing
Oh yeah. But it's a lot of fun. It's a free one.
Okay.
And it's kind of like, yeah, it's got a lot of legends. It's really, really fun to play. The custom aspect of it is pretty cool. You can have like 8 people playing at one time too. But I know like people play it competitively. There's like ranked on there too. So it's got a pretty good community. Like there's a lot of people
Is this like
in
Crunker?
there, but
Is this like Crunker?
no, it's actually It kind of looks like Metal Gear Slug. Have you ever seen that game?
Yes.
Kind of looks like that kind of artwork mixed with like maybe like Overwatchy characters, and then obviously Smash Brother type arenas and stuff like that.
Okay.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's got a lot of aspects. It's kind of unique in its way. It's definitely not a straight up copycat. Like, you know how there was the whole argument between what was it, Cuphead, and what was the other one?
Oh yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that where it's
That's not a
where
real.
it's,
That's not a real snake.
not a
though.
real copycat.
It's not a real snake, Ruffles. He put
I
the
wanna see
picture.
the
He put the
snake,
picture in pics and clips on Discord. Crichton, what's up, buddy? I have the Fortnite stream pulled up, and the Quantum logo just came through the hole. I mean, we might have chatted to the Fortnite guys last night. You know, I'm not. I'm not
You're not a real fish.
Wow, shots fired. Shots
Yeah,
fired
chat
from
is
Canada.
spicy tonight, yo.
Wow, I see. Jesus.
I thought Canada was supposed to be nice. I'm just saying.
The
You wonder why I
Quantum.
wear the, you wonder why I wear the shades, man.
Look at the hater block is on.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Cuphead is annoying. I've never played Cuphead. I think I saw Jumpman James play Cuphead a couple times.
Cuphead's
Oh,
fun to
hold
watch,
up.
though. I wouldn't-
Hold
I
up.
will-
Hold
I will
up.
buy it if you play it.
Another raid. We got Smarmy Tank raiding with a party of 13.
Let's
Smarmy,
go,
brother,
Smarmy.
welcome to Quantumcast. Everybody who
last
Smarmy
week's
brought,
guest.
welcome. Yeah, last week's
Armageddon.
guest. Can I get a Zyle? Can I get a shout out for Smarmy here? We got our first mod here.
Oh, we do
Since-
have a mod.
Since Zyle's been on every episode except this one because he's sick as a dog. Oh wait, I don't have a bot.
Oh.
Never mind. I don't have a bot set up. So okay.
We have a
Twitch.tv
caller?
/Smarmy Tank. There we go. Do we have a caller? We do.
I think so. I think he's
We
coming
do.
in hot too.
Wait,
He
I-
may be coming in like locked
Do
and
I-
loaded. So be ready.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. The phone is ringing. The phone is ringing.
Lisa?
Caller, you're on the air.
Long time listener, first time caller here.
Okay, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
First off, I want to say you need to fire that Star-Lord guy.
Okay.
I'm a special guest, okay?
Second of all, the rest of you are amazing people. And
Wow.
you shouldn't hang around with scrubs.
Such
Oh man.
Wow.
just.
All that
Starlord,
shade
do you
thrown.
have your
I really
have your hater
just wanted
shades?
to come in here
I will.
because I've been staring at the black hole for 8 hours and to hear human.
Okay.
I really haven't been.
That's what I would say too if I was staring at a black hole
I've
for
had
8
it
hours.
up.
No, I honestly,
I'm
like,
waiting for something.
I watched it for like an hour and then I went away from it and then I came back to see like what Fortnite was like now and I was like, it's really still a black hole? Like, is this legit? And
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
So
it's
technically,
crazy.
Splash, in your opinion, does that make it better or worse?
It's the greatest troll of all time. So
Oh,
it's the
absolutely.
best thing ever.
It really is.
But at the
Really
same
is.
time, I honestly was like, I want to check out the new Fortnite tonight, so I was like excited to play, and now I'm like, these mother.
Yeah. Sam, it is all platforms. All platforms
Yeah,
have
all
the black hole.
platforms. Hi,
But, you
Kiko.
know,
Hey,
I
Kiko.
did do some reading about it, and
Okay.
whatever's going on, it seems like it's going to be over pretty soon.
Who said that?
Yeah, I think
There's like something with these numbers, and it's making a paragraph, and somebody leaked the paragraph already, and it's like 19 numbers, and there's 19 words, and there's 18 numbers that came out already. So
Okay.
it might be over by now.
Okay. Well, hey, if anybody is watching the Fortnite black hole, please keep us posted.
It's
you
moving.
can-
It's moving. I just looked. It's moving right now.
What do
It's
you
just
mean?
gonna be a whole new map.
What do you
that's
What do you
all.
mean it's moving? Is it moving like slow?
No, it's like bouncing all around the screen.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Wait,
so
no,
something's
never
going
mind,
on.
Never mind. Somebody's fucking with their stream.
You just got trolled.
I
just got trolled. Thank you, Kiko. Thank you.
Yikes.
Yeah,
I did
so
this for
sick.
you. Like a little ombre hair.
It does look nice. I
Thank
like
you.
it.
Thank you. So I wasn't gonna share this yet, but I will right now. After I'm gonna do a little self promotion just because I can. This Saturday is my 1 year Twitch anniversary.
Oh yes, woo!
Yes.
Congrats.
Thank you. I stuck around. I stuck around for a year. And I'm gonna be playing Outlast. And after that stream, there's gonna be a poll up on Twitter asking you if I should cut my hair or not.
Like shave it bald.
I would not. I'm not gonna shave it bald. I would evolve to like the ninja cut, like that length. So you'd still get color, but it's not gonna be like super.
I mean,
super
everybody
long.
has a price. So
Right.
what's your price for a
You'll-
bald head?
You'll find out after the stream. Oh, for a bald head, you can't afford me.
Stay tuned.
You can't afford
This is
me.
like-
saying,
this is like
I know,
dyeing his
but I know-
facial
I
hair.
know
It's not
people-
gonna
I
happen.
know
It's not gonna
people
happen
will.
either.
So let's just say what's the number?
I mean, okay, so what do we have to do? What do you mean like shaved? Like Mr. Clean
Like
Bicket?
big razor down to the skull.
No way.
You can't afford me.
I'm with Sam. I'm just thinking already. Like no.
How about reverse
Like
mohawk? Bald down the middle, hair everywhere else.
Okay. Thank you, caller. It's been fun. You can't afford me. Y'all can't afford me. How many likes and retweet for bald cod? It's not gonna happen, guys. Nah.
Look, you say you're
it's
gonna
not
cut
gonna
your hair, and they're like bald.
Okay.
Never seen
On that, I'm out. Splash. You're
So
such
we
a
have
savage.
more-
Yeah.
We have more snow snake pictures.
Man, it's just a deflated inner tube, man. Look,
The last one looks pretty
The last one looks pretty good.
convincing.
I don't know.
I don't know about the other ones though. Do they hide in snow like that?
You're talking to somebody who's afraid to
If
stick
you-
to the place now. So this
Sam-
is just like a worst nightmare.
Sam says
Okay.
if I go bald, I get unfollowed. Are you
Dang.
only? How many people are only here for the hair? 1 in the chat if you're only here for the hair. 2 if you actually care about me as a person. Can't pick both. Wow. Wow.
KodOfWar.
Wow. 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 Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming to Quantumcast. This has been a good time. It's been a great half hour. No, I'm just kidding. How about 3? I'm here for Lily. Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Sam.
Okay. I mean, it is what it is.
That's so sweet.
It is what it is. Ruffles with the reluctant too. Raging Smokes just doesn't care. Neither does Toxic. Here because I heard quacks. That's fair. To each their own.
Well, wait, who's quacking? Because Tita calls. I'm just saying.
He does good call. He does good call. That's true. Wow. Wow.
OG Ducks, baby.
Yeah. Okay. It is. It's October. It's the month of Halloween. Even though Christmas decorations are probably going to come out in the store soon, because
I seen
retail.
them in July.
What?
I seen them in
July.
Yes. Where was I at? Hobby Lobby here had Christmas decorations out in July.
No, I'd burn that store to the ground. Anyways.
I was like, no.
Yes, if that store does burn to the ground, it was not me. I live in Wisconsin. Okay, I had no part of that. I had no part of that.
I saw Walmart putting up Christmas stuff the other day.
Already?
Right.
Yeah.
Mine already
So-
has it up, yeah.
Super disrespect to Halloween, just saying. But it is a month of Halloween. It's a month of scary movies, scary games,
Yes.
haunted houses, all of that jazz. As you can tell, our own Lily is quite into the Halloween spirit. I'm going to be playing my first horror game ever on Saturday, and I'm not excited about it at all. Lily, I
You're
want...
gonna love it.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm going to bring extra pairs of
Okay.
pants,
I'm
okay,
gonna
with
love it.
me to that stream. What I want to
wow,
know,
this is pretty
what I
fun.
want to know, Lily, is what is your favorite horror game you've ever played, and
Mm.
why?
This is gonna be funny because it's one that I always encourage everybody to play, but it's I don't know. But Layers of Fear.
Okay.
It's the reason why it's got an amazing story. It's besides being like horrifying, it's got an amazing story, and it's the only game that scared me so bad I actually dropped my controller. So.
I think we still have that clip too.
Yes,
Perfect.
it's Yes, we do in fact. Yep.
That was
I drop my controller quite often,
Do you?
but I don't play scary games.
Is it because you look in the mirror?
Ooh.
Why would I drop my controller? I'm looking in the mirror.
Just
Why
kidding.
Why
would
would he
anyone
have it in front of a mirror?
Hey, you never know. Hardcore gamers,
And
you know,
two,
carry a
I'm
controller
beautiful,
everywhere.
so that doesn't
I mean,
count.
it's true. You are beautiful. You are beautiful.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding though. So, chat, how do you feel about horror games? Do you love horror games? Do you hate horror games? Visage is your jam. I heard. Don't even look at Visage because you'll have a heart attack. That's what I
It's
heard.
pretty tight. I mean, I don't know,
Not all right though.
but
Heart attacks are
That's
bad.
on my list.
yeah.
Heart attacks are bad. So LT was just playing Visage not too long ago, and it like the clips are absolutely terrifying. Like I don't want that in my life at all.
Didn't
I don't want
Racket
that
play
in my
it
life
too?
at all. Yeah, Racket played it
Yes,
too.
Racket
Yeah.
played it.
Racket
yes.
screamed like a girl.
He did.
And he's a cop. And he's a cop.
Like it's a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool.
See, Cruffles, thank you. Visage's controls are really frustrating. Now I'm not gonna play it just because I don't want to be frustrated about the controls.
Oh, you
yeah.
know what other game
Don't get
I like
prodded
to watch?
out.
I like to watch that Alien game. Cruffles played it a
Alien
long
Isolation?
time ago. Yes, it was so good.
Okay.
Yes, it's on my list.
That and Deep Space. You guys have never played the Deep Space series?
I've
That
never.
is a lot of fun.
Honestly, I know nothing about horror games aside from I don't want to play them. Dead by
Yeah, I
Daylight
know,
is
like
as
Rebels.
horror as I go.
I'm not a big horror guy either. Like even like movies and such like that. Like I just for me not hard to get into them. But
The only thing I won't do horror related is haunted houses.
yeah, see those are the fun ones. That's the fun part. I actually
Uh-huh.
enjoy going to haunted houses.
No, because
Uh-huh.
haunted houses hit your fears, right? And so there's
Yeah.
always a room with like mimics something to do with snakes. I can't do it. Nope. I draw the line there.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Yeah, Dead Space.
T-Duck, are you into horror games? Do you hate them? Do you yeet them out the window when you see them? Tell me, what are your thoughts?
Man, I got a baby mama and child support bills. Ain't nothing scarier than that, bro. Not
Wow.
man.
Wow. Okay.
Boo, but fucking
Okay.
yeah.
Damn. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. Email that to Mrs. T-Duck_TTV at quantumgc.com.
No.
No, not that one. I'm talking about the other one. They only live a mile and a half from each other.
That is
Yeah.
scary.
Oh,
You're not
God.
wrong. You're
I'm
not wrong.
surrounded.
Okay,
Wow.
looking over at the Discord, we do have a caller. We're gonna bring him in. I do hear the phone ringing. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I have a good feeling about this guy right here.
Uh-oh.
Caller, you're on the air.
Or not.
Caller.
Caller, hello.
Damn, that's her. I told you. Name is in the middle.
She's recording you now.
Caller, get good. Fix your mic. Come back.
Is that?
Get good. Get good. Fix that mic.
Please.
Yeah.
Get
Yes.
good.
We can't hear him.
Not a word.
Can't hear him. I'm booting you. Let me let me know when you get your shit together, caller. As Splash
Collect yourself.
Gordon
Collect yourself and come back.
TV says right now.
Get your shit together. Now you dial up.
Okay, so T-Duck, I love how you avoided the question.
I can answer the question
Tell
because
me.
it's been in my stream.
I probably played scary games since like the early PlayStation Resident Evils, man.
Okay, nice.
So
So
that's not even scary.
Well, no, the only game that ever really scared me was Maniac Mansion when I was a kid. That's the only one.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I'm old as fuck. You gotta go back in time.
Yeah, no, way back, Star-Lord, way back.
I mean, you're not that
So,
old,
what's
T-Duck.
that all
You're
about?
not that old.
How can an SNES game be scary?
Well, I'm sure it was the 8. It was scary
Yeah,
for
8 bits.
T-Duck Nerves of Steel. It's been clipped.
There you go.
It's been clipped. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Havoc. Appreciate that. Okay, so your horror games experience have been like old school, like really old school games. Any interest in playing horror games now, or are you just kind of rolling with Realm, and what you have going on?
I mean, I love Realm. really waiting for it to come out. Scary games, I don't know, man. I just don't like jump scares. It's not that I get scared of the game. I just don't like being jump scared. Like that anticipation of like you're waiting for it. I know it's coming. Like hell, and a little baby spider was on my shirt. My wife started laughing at me. I said, "No, what was that?" Like high pitch. She's like, "How the hell did you do that?" I was like, "I don't know." Spider, don't judge me. Pull the car over. I need to check the rest of my side of the vehicle.
I love it.
And the fact that you give chat the opportunity to like openly troll you and scare you at the same time, it just puts you on edge for like hours.
That's true.
That's why I did scary alerts though, because I love it. Like, and they get a kick out of it. They love scaring the crap out of
There's why though? I mean, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, you know what the worst part is I'm gonna be scared programming the scary alerts. Okay, that's how deep it goes. I don't like that shit at all.
Right.
Imagine people tell me my alerts scare them more than they scare me.
Yeah, right. I know.
Imagine like making alerts for yourself, knowing that these are going to be used to like give you anxiety. That's like totally like out of the way. And like I use stream as like a relaxation time where I can like just hang out. Like I don't need to be anxious for 3 more hours. I'm anxious fucking 24 hours out of the day.
No, the only time they get to you though is when you forget that you have them. So you'll be playing for like 10 minutes, no one will do nothing, and then boom.
Right.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. I don't know if this is allowed here, but this is why I smoke weed, so I can mellow the fuck out.
Literally, T-Dub will come into my stream, I'll be playing a horror game, he'll be like, "Hi, Lily," and then that's all we'll hear from him.
That's all I do too. I'm like, Lily, I would love to stay and watch you play, but nah.
But no.
But nah. I'm one of those people where your alerts gets to me too. Your alerts get to me too. Okay? I'm not a fan.
When it's done.
Mm-hmm. You hit the intermission screen, I'll be back. That's when we can talk.
Dude,
Right?
Watching Lily play Layers of Fear, I've actually got caught like getting scared by one of her alerts. Like I'm like paying attention to like maybe something in Discord. I'm not paying attention to the screen. Then all of a sudden, this big old screen comes out of nowhere, and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
I know. Keep the defibrillator on standby. That's all I'm saying. Keep that defibrillator on standby.
And I'm just saying, and I'll just put this out there. You know, like, I mean, Starlord. Typically, when like we're of color, when there's white women screaming, this shit don't end well for us.
Oh yeah. It gives me anxiety.
Oh wow.
Like, get out of here. Brad, where the fuck you got me, Brad?
See, this is why Lily should appreciate me even more, because I like stick through that anxiousness feeling like for the whole time of her stream.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like literally sitting there as anxious as her, and I'm like, man, this damn. I'm watching this stream for nothing. Not for nothing.
Dude, you are a better man. You are a better man than I am.
He does well. I mean, I'm shocked. Because I know what I'm saying.
You'd be like, what was that noise? What was it? Let's go in there and check it out. Like, why would you fucking go in there? Why would you go in there? Go the other way. Turn the game off.
Holy Lord. Okay. Guys, we have 37 callers right now. The phone is ringing off the hook.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's get in there.
We're gonna get the original caller in here and see what happens there, and then if he still doesn't work, we're gonna be moving on.
Okay.
Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, I think we're still having some technical difficulties there.
All right, he gone. Next caller. Caller, you're on the air. Welcome.
Maestro!
Welcome.
Oh, I didn't know I was on the air.
You're on the air.
You're on the air now, buddy. That's what happened. What do you think happens in the waiting lobby?
Well, how you doing, everybody?
Just
He's
curious.
like, how did I get here?
Welcome to the stream, brother.
I'm like, whoa, hey,
Big moment for Quantum right now, guys. Please welcome Seth Rogen to the Quantumcast. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, he's here. He's here.
I'm in the flesh, guys. How you doing? How's everybody doing?
Good, buddy. Good. How are you doing, man?
I'm fantastic.
Excellent. Okay,
I
hey,
have a little bit of a sinus infection, but other than that, hey.
It is. I'm surprised you came on. I saw you in the waiting lobby, and I'm like, we need to get him in here before he bails.
Fast, right?
Right? Yes.
The white
So you're here. So you're here.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, so I'm just gonna get you into this conversation that we're having right now.
Okay, yeah,
So
sure.
we're talking about Halloween. We're talking about horror games.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans to do any kind of like Halloween-esque streams? Have you
Hell
done anything
to the
yet?
no.
Hell to the no. Okay. Okay.
I am a little bitch. So, no, I will not be do.
No,
I will not. I don't do scary movies. I don't do scary anything. When I go to Lily's stream and she's playing that scare crap, dude, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Gotta go.
Gotta go.
I am the same way, dude.
I feel that on a spiritual level, but I'm still doing it. I'm still.
I know, man. I
Doing it.
listen. I'm gonna empathize with you. I'll come in. I'll say, hey, God, what's up, baby? How you doing? Bye.
Just do me a favor and don't trigger any alerts while you're in there, please.
There you go.
That's all I
I'm
ask.
triggering
Just
all the
no,
alerts.
just come in and just say hey and then leave. That's all I want. No alerts,
I'm gonna
please.
trigger all the alerts.
See, I feel like my son already has like that IRL like
You
jump
need
scare.
to say hi with an alert.
Yeah, yeah.
Like his wife's just gonna pop in there and Maestro, what you doing?
That's the real thing right there.
Did you walk the dog? Did you walk the dog? Go walk the dog. You gotta walk that dog.
You're not streaming, are you? You're not streaming, are you?
I'm in the middle of a sex
Oh.
Oh my
scene.
gosh.
I'm playing a game. I'm playing a game. That's what I'm doing.
We joke about this, but like the first Maestro stream I ever watched, I was watching him the whole through. He got to the end. He's like, "Okay, look, guys, I gotta go because my wife's gonna be home and I haven't done anything."
Yeah.
Struggling.
Oh my god. Good times. All right. Do you have anything to add? I know I pulled you in here out of nowhere, or else we can.
Yeah, I didn't even know I was getting pulled in.
All
Listen.
right, my
Listen,
bad.
I'm on the show. Listen, maybe next week you could actually see me. Maybe I'll put yeah.
Okay,
There you
not,
go.
not mad at
There you
that.
go.
Not mad
Yeah,
at
man.
that.
Yeah, Maestro's had a bit of a busy week. He's
Yeah, we
hand
know
director.
it's the struggle is real as a music teacher in
Yeah.
October and November because we have marching band and it's like, and my marching band's competitive.
Yeah.
So it's a struggle.
How is
know.
all that going?
It's going well actually. I have
Okay,
2 weeks
good.
left. Thank the Lord for that.
And then
I
you
don't
can
wanna see
recover.
Any kids after school?
So for all the students of Maestros in the chat right now, he doesn't mean that. No, he
No, I
does.
don't mean it at all.
He does mean it.
So sometimes my kids pop into streams. They know I joke around. I'm pretty sarcastic with them too. So they know my sense of humor.
Cool.
They're used to it.
All right, brother.
Guys,
Well,
love you all.
yes.
I will. Thanks for having me on your little
Absolutely.
show here.
Absolutely.
All right,
It's
guys.
been
buddy.
good
Thank you
times.
for
Good night,
joining
guys.
us.
It's been good
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Do you like how I
That's a
just
special guest right there.
like how I just pulled him in out of
No
nowhere?
joke.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was like, there's like 5 people in the waiting lobby right now. I'm just going for it. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at
Let
all.
me find the one that's not going to be ready.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna do this. All right. So you are a scary game aficionado, Lily. I feel like you'll play any scary game under the sun. What are you playing right
I
now? And what are you looking forward to? Maybe something that hasn't come out yet. Is there any like news in the pipeline about horror games or scary games, anything like that?
Actually, like the one that I was waiting for was Blair Witch, and it's already out. So, you know, that one, I was excited about that one because I hated the movie, so I feel like it needs to redeem itself in the game.
Okay.
And for that one, it was pretty kind of disappointing, huh? The game.
Was it?
Yeah.
See, I
Well,
didn't
that's
watch
just
anything.
what I heard.
I haven't watched anything because if I'm gonna play it, I didn't want to watch it. If I know
Gotcha.
it's coming, it's not as scary and it loses something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Starwake,
Yeah.
what's up, BB? How you doing?
What about Death Stranding? That Norman Reedus.
That does look pretty good.
Yes.
Is that supposed to be a scary one though?
I don't know if it's gonna be scary or is more suspenseful. I mean,
Yeah.
they're keeping in mind there is a difference between scary and suspenseful.
Oh,
That's true too.
Splash says it's
Yeah.
gonna be amazing. Is that like a?
Yeah, that game looks.
Okay, see, look,
I'm really
the fact
impressed
that
by the
Splash is
movie.
excited about it should tell you it's gonna be suspenseful and not scary.
It's supposed to be a mind
That's
bender.
true.
Okay, I like that stuff.
That's true. I'm not mad at
Starlake?
that. Mad at that.
What about Dead by Daylight? Our wonderful Starbreak loves to play that every time.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight isn't scary to me though, but I love the game.
That's true. That's true. It's funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny to watch.
I get
but
scared playing Dead by
I've
Daylight.
seen-
I get scared playing Dead by Daylight. I'm just saying. Killer comes out of nowhere. I'm not gonna lie, a little poop comes out. Okay? Just
Dude,
a little bit.
I thought it was pretty awesome how they had the Stranger Things DLC,
Yeah, very. Yeah, that was very cool.
especially with the new teasers coming out for season 4. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be a lot of fun to watch.
TMI. Never too much TMI. Never too much TMI here.
Are you know who you're talking to right now.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's
Do you know where
like
you are?
Child's Play.
Do you know where you are right now? This is Quantumcast Live, babies.
I was like, you're looking at Snapmile right now, okay?
Right. And is anything crazy happening on the Fortnite front? Is anybody in the chat watching it right now? Aside from Splash, who's getting trolled by
I keep
some
checking
streamer?
back at it, but it's not making any moves right now.
Okay. So somebody in the chat earlier said it's not supposed to be up until like Tuesday. They're saying.
Yeah, but I just don't see that happening.
I don't either. I
mean,
don't know.
You're talking about people who have purchased skins and just like overall in-game spending.
Good.
And they're gonna have to wait till Tuesday to play the game. I'm not buying that. I think right now they're going to wait until maybe midnight or sometime tonight. That way, because you're thinking of it, of the game engine going on a completely different map. So to run it as smoothly as they can with everything that they have entwined into that game, it's gonna take a lot of effort to make sure that the next download, because I'm sure that's gonna do something where it cuts off completely. It goes and it tells you must update the game. You're gonna update a big update, and then you're gonna come back and the first thing you're gonna see is an explanation, a story, something like that, and then it's gonna put you directly into.
Oh,
Right.
story.
Exactly.
Oh no. I wonder, you bring up a good point. I wonder how many. So Starwake says my son couldn't sleep tonight because he's scared Fortnite won't come back. So
That's so cute.
not only are like all the kids anxious because of Fortnite, but now the parents are suffering too. Parents are suffering too. What's up, Buttercup? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, which is funny because I saw a funny tweet about whether Fortnite content creators would be anxious about them not knowing what was going on with the game, what this whole black hole mean things, which was my kind of just kind of putting two and two together, that these guys know exactly what's going to happen. They may have some non-disclosure agreement there so that they don't spout out the company secrets and stuff like that. So I think they know exactly what's happening with the game, and I think they're just getting ready for the next chapter.
Right. I mean, the Fortnite's gonna blow up.
Yeah,
after
absolutely.
it comes back because of this insane marketing ploy.
Right.
Like,
yes, this is what I think, actually.
Fortnite's not gone.
Could you
Fortnite
imagine
is
they
not
put a totally new map on and just like maybe change some of the concepts of the game? Fortnite will blow up again.
What if
Yes.
What if they add a mode that you don't build?
I would be ecstatic, dude.
I might play it.
But, yeah, I
might.
definitely.
I
would
might give it a try.
Right?
Yeah, it's the building, and you'll still have the hardcore people. Maybe the pro leagues will still be, build only modes or whatever.
Yep.
Like they wouldn't change that part, but they would add a mode that would cater to more people, like a traditional BR.
Absolutely. And see, Crumples has a good point too. Like, he says, anyone noticed that all the crazy glitches on Twitch today when Fortnite stuff was going down?
Oh yeah, I did.
Twitch had some Twitch had some crashes too. And I don't know if it had anything to do with Twitch having an official stream with Fortnite going on right now, but it was definitely, kind of like.
Yeah, they overloaded. They overloaded.
Yeah,
Twitch.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of both. They've had some issues, and they're trying to launch something new, so they're probably just through everything.
Yeah.
Well, that was my other thing too. Is there has been crazy issues with Twitch in the last week or so. Like, I'm talking about like people getting partnership check marks that have partnership applications in, and then them being told they're not partners, and then having the check mark taken away. Just crazy amounts of crashing. There's been a lot of like bumps in the road for this new AI that Twitch has been rolling out.
You see that, T-Duck?
Yeah.
Raging Smoke says, "Where's your purple beard?"
It does not look purple at all anymore.
Not anymore. It's a little bit red.
So see, he did the spray in. He didn't totally dye it. He did the spray in,
You didn't go full perp.
and he washed it out.
I mean, all I know is my wife bleached it twice, man. I couldn't breathe for like 30 minutes.
Yes. I was on Discord with him. He was like,
no.
I can't breathe.
It sucked. It really did suck.
All right, guys. The phones are ringing. Guys, the phones are ringing. We're gonna bring in our next caller, who's been waiting for a little bit here. We're gonna bring in Mr. Dr. Drizzle 75. Caller,
Go to bed.
Get out.
welcome to the stream. You have to unmute yourself though. You
Drizzle.
won't be able to talk.
Yes.
There you go.
What's up, caller? Welcome.
Drizzle. Think he's maybe getting his mic going.
He's like,
We got nothing.
they picked me.
Oh my god.
What?
They picked me.
Oh my god.
All right, we'll come back. We'll come back to you. Get your mic going. Get good.
We'll get
The
Sam.
phones are still ringing. The
The second
phones
mic that
are
we've had
still
tonight.
ringing.
Still ready.
Drizzle panic intensifies. You're not wrong. He's like, oh my god, what just happened? We have our next caller on the line in the stream. Don't forget to unmute yourself. Hopefully you're not you're not pulling a drizz, which is what we're gonna call it now.
Oh, there he is.
Welcome. That's
Hey,
not Drizz.
Sam.
That's Sam.
Hey,
That's
That's
Sam.
Sam.
Sam, welcome. How you doing?
good.
Good.
Thank you.
You're
Hi,
welcome.
Sam.
Welcome. What's up? Welcome to the show. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm curious because you guys were talking about the whole Fortnite being this good promo thing. I wonder if this could actually come back and bite Epic in the butt with the whole like if it is going to be a 2-day deal, right?
Right, absolutely.
Is it gonna be overload the servers to where it's gonna knock everyone off in the first place, and it's gonna turn into like 2 days into more like a week, you know?
So
Yeah,
that's
a good point.
Great.
Good point. What do you think? Starlord,
I
T-Duck,
think it could
Lily?
actually happen.
No, they make way too much damn money.
I mean,
Well,
It's a lot. I mean, obviously it's going to be bad publicity, but in the end, companies like Epic, and that are just kind of like too big to fail kind of thing, they understand that any publicity is good publicity, whether it be bad or good. They don't really care if people can't get into the game. Obviously, they're going
Yes.
to have some issues with an extended number of people trying to get into the server at one time. So I do, and you know, we've had a history of it before playing Fortnite in the past. We have seen those types of issues where you have troubles loading into lobbies and getting in. Queues are really long to get in after updates. So definitely do some things. Whether it's going to hurt them or not is a different thing.
I don't think it'll hurt them. I think people are gonna have to wait, but I don't think
Right.
it'll hurt.
Absolutely. I think it's, like I said, it's going to be one of those things where it's kind of like a hiccup in the road, like anybody, major game happens and everything like this. And then they're going to, be back to business as regular, because the tenfold of whatever bad publicity you get for that much, when it's good publicity, when everybody is loving the new map or the new content or anything, then it's going to just wash out the rest.
Yeah, I think, with the massive influx of people that are going to be playing Fortnite, obviously, they're all diehards. They're all diehard fans, and they're not going anywhere. They're going to wait for it to come back. If they have problems loading in, yeah, they're going to be mad, but they're still going to play the game. And on top of that, you got to think about all the new people that are about to jump into Fortnite who have maybe never played it before, just because of this event. They're like,
True.
all these
They're
people,
gonna be like,
this, like, Tifu's got 350,000 viewers today.
yeah.
How do you think 350,000 of those viewers played Fortnite? I don't think so. I think people just
No.
wanted to come in and see what was up, and now they might
Heck.
because of this.
I've had this stream up all day, and I haven't played Fortnite in 6 months, so
Right.
it's definitely like a more bound. I think Fortnite had about 5 million unique tweets about them today. They were number one trending all day.
Well, I mean, number 2 next to Quantum Up.
That's true.
Yeah, of course.
That's true. The hashtag bangs it bang.
Yeah, I mean, you bring up a good point though, Sam. You bring up a good point. I mean, some people might get a bad taste in their mouth.
I mean, I didn't mean like people would actually stop playing the game. I just meant like it might overload their servers. Because I mean, we've seen stuff happen like this with like Steam is like the biggest culprit for this nonsense, especially when a big game is coming out. What happens? Steam servers get bogged down and no one can play. And Battle.net is like another example with Overwatch when a big event comes out or a big new content update. everyone wants to get on and you can't, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I think that has already happened because PlayStation had tweets out telling people, don't worry, your skins and your currency are going to be there. Contact Epic for everything because our hands are kind of out of this. Absolutely. But yeah, you can see those vendors like Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, or just like any type of things that coincide with Fortnite. You can see those people having tons of customer support issues today while people are waiting.
Yeah. Here's another thing. I'm kind of curious as to how many people are bogging down Epic customer support, thinking this is like something bad or whatever. Because they're not.
100%.
Yeah. I think.
Imagine how many concerned parents are like emailing because their kids can't.
I think Epic customer support packed up and went home for the day. Because they're just like, nah.
That was another point.
It's like, nah.
Do you guys remember that article that they had that people at Epic that were working on Fortnite were like severely like fatigued, they were worn out, they were being worked night and day stuff too. So I imagine this has been like the first major break that they've had from this whole thing since it started.
Right. Do you think they warned the people at Epic customer service that this was happening? Or do you think they just snapped their fingers, the black hole came, and then everybody at Epic customer support is like,
well,
oh no.
What about the
Go ahead.
Well, not just Epic though. What about like the console, like PlayStation, Microsoft, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo? Like, how many people are actually going to flood their customer support saying, "Hey, my Fortnite's not working," And I can only imagine what a nightmare that is right now.
Yeah. I can't even think about it.
But before I forget, DMX Crypto Night, just shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM on Discord, and I'll tell you how I got 4 cameras on one screen. It's not as difficult as it sounds.
Yeah, it's actually super easy.
I'll help you out. I'll definitely help you out with that.
There you go.
I got you.
But yeah, Ninja knew, like Splash said, Ninja knew, everybody that coincides with the company knew. You have non-disclosure agreements all over the place, so people are not going to say a word. But it's a pretty coordinated effort, and if you think about it in terms of scaling on a video game level, it is an awesome marketing campaign, just a new promotional campaign, because you've got to think that Call of Duty is like sweating bullets right now because Fortnite was declining. They're about to come out. The new game is dropping. Everybody excited for it. And then boom.
Right.
5 million people are talking about Fortnite. You're like, shit, I just went through this last year.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Call of Duty was already sweating bullets anyway I feel like all of them are now, because
Right.
Fortnite, that's a free game. Anyone can pick up and play this thing. You don't need to even buy anything.
Yep.
You don't need to play the game.
Yep.
So it's like, what can they offer that Fortnite doesn't? Sorry.
Right.
No, it's very true. And this kind of reminds me of when Apex Legends launched. Do you remember that? They just came out of fucking nowhere. All of a sudden there was nothing, and now Apex Legends is here, and it's free. Fortnite lost so much traction. Black Ops 4 lost so much traction. Not that Black Ops 4 was that great to begin with, especially compared to Modern Warfare that we all just played, which is an amazing game compared to that.
Right.
But it's that no one knew, and then it hit, and now the world is talking about it. That's the best thing they could do to re-energize.
Right.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant campaign when you think about it. It's really top notch, and I think anybody and everything at like Epic Games has done for that game, and just like the progress that they steadily have made. I mean, hosting $1 million LAN events.
Yeah.
Sheesh, it's crazy, dude. They've done a hell of a job.
Yeah.
This will really be a good boost for Epic and Fortnite too. Ever since you're right, since you brought up Apex, because I talked to a couple of Fortnite players, including my nephew, and he said everyone jumped over to Apex because Fortnite or Epic was ignoring all the complaints that was going on with the game. How like there was still a lot of bugs unfixed and everything like that. And then once Apex came out, everything started getting fixed and patched
Right.
and so on and so forth. So this might be
Yeah.
the shot in the arm that Fortnite needs now, you know?
Well, if you think about it too, it's like how long had something like this had to been in the works for them to coordinate
Oh yeah.
like this on a
Yeah.
massive scale, which
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
definitely a direct explanation as to why all that kind of slack off from trying to fix the game, rebalance it, kind of came out as like the idea is like why am I gonna fix something or make something better balanced when I'm just gonna get rid of it, or when something new is totally coming up shortly.
Right.
So it's definitely on a
It's
larger
Fortnite
scale
Part
like
2.
that. Yeah, for
Fortnite
sure.
too.
What? Starwake, what are you talking about? What are you talking about in the chat right now? Fuck you, COD. Love you, COD. What?
I think
What
we're
is-
seeing
what
both-
is happening?
Both Mel and Matt.
I think
Okay.
they're both
They're
right.
chatting both.
Okay, whoever loves me, I love you. Whoever doesn't love me, I still love you.
Because imagine
love
Mel could have it up on her phone and like Max can have it up on the PC, and they're all
Yeah.
both on the same account.
Yeah.
But they're just like both talking. That's why it's
I'm
like
just
when
so
Starwing
confused.
comes in and chats, I'm always confused. I'm like, I gotta figure out one like who I'm talking to first, and then we can go from there.
For sure. Wow. All right.
True.
See, I knew it. The power couple, dude.
Right. They're power trolling me right now.
Right?
Oh shit. Yeah, Sam. Great point. Great point. You bring up a great point. I think a lot of people are gonna be
Definitely.
pissed off when they can't get in, but it is what it is, and Epic is gonna make more money than they've ever made before because of this stupid stunt that they pulled today.
Yep, exactly. I mean, it always works. Whatever company does it, it always works.
Always.
Right. You're always gonna have those people that like say, "Oh, not gonna use it anymore," and then like a week later, "Oh, wait, yeah, I never said."
Yep. Yep. 100%.
I know
100%
I
agree.
said that, but
All right, Sam. We're moving on to our next caller. Thank you for stopping by,
Alright,
though.
take it
Hey,
easy.
I
Thank you for
appreciate your
having me.
call. Definitely,
Thanks, Sam.
definitely.
Appreciate
Don't be
you,
a
buddy.
stranger.
All right.
All right, the phones are still ringing, guys. We can't keep these people off the air. I can't get this stupid iPhone remix out of my head because it doesn't
Get
stop. It just doesn't stop ringing. Okay, it doesn't stop ringing. We got a special guest in the chat right now. Welcome. You're on the air.
Uh-oh.
oh snap!
There he is.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
So from a perspective of a guy who works in the financial world, all that I can keep thinking about is what is the number of average amount of money they make per hour per 24-hour period that they're losing by people not being able to buy stuff from their store.
Yeah,
And
That's
I
true.
I'm just like thinking to myself, how many millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars? Because depending on that, I'm sure they had some marketing firm come in and say, well, but here's what's going to happen when you turn it back on.
Right?
And so like
That's true.
what Star-Lord is saying is actually correct. I mean, this is all someone's genius evil plan. Like, this is unbelievable. Like, people are just sitting there watching a black hole on a screen all day today. And after about an hour and a half, I was like, F this. I'm gonna go back and play the game I made anyway. Because
Yeah.
like, hell, maybe some more people will come watch because someone's actually playing a damn game today.
I don't know.
This
I
is-
did enjoy you play Burger Galaga earlier today. That was a good
that
time.
was like funny. No, I'll tell you what's crazy is after about an hour and a half, I had nothing to say. Like, I had run out of like content to even talk about. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how these professionals do it. Like, they're just sitting there. But I don't know if you guys caught my. I said in chat earlier. Ninja sent out a tweet pretty much right about the time this all happened and said, "Hey, I'm going to be gone for 2 days." And I was thinking, people started talking about 2 days, like it's going to come back on Tuesday, and I'm like, wouldn't shock me.
That's a good
They-
point, man.
They're
That's true.
not only is it going to come back in 2 days, but their biggest streamer's not even going to be back for 2 days anyway. So it's like, not that they would have done that for him, but I'm saying it's kind of weird how he's always talking about how it's hard to take time off of his stream because things
But,
happen
yeah.
when you don't stream. And here he is, like, basically saying, I'll be
didn't
back
know.
in 2 days. Yeah,
I mean,
like
he
that.
didn't know, but maybe he took that time to do that since he already knew or didn't know that it was gonna be down for 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
The
I
other
mean,
way-
that's a content create. That's a spot. I mean, he's got to be that he can come back and have fresh new content to do. The fact that Ninja could possibly miss the new Fortnite Chapter 2,
Yeah,
that would have been a bad deal.
Never gonna
that
happen.
would
that's
never
kind of a bad
happen.
deal for him, right? And that's a lot of taking money a lot out of his pocket, not being able to stream that. So that's a hell of a point to make as far as like what timeline we're actually working with. We could totally be without Fortnite for 2 more days
Right.
until Tuesday.
Yes.
And then it could just be a big rollout. You know, like what if Epic,
Asshole, I hate
what if Epic and Microsoft are just plotting against the whole world right now, right? Like,
Right.
They're like, Ninja is going to be the first one back. You know, like, oh my god. Dude,
How crazy would that be if Ninja was like the first one who got to load it back up? Dude,
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
hey guys, I'm on. If he tweets out, hey guys, I'm in. Oh, dude.
oh man.
Oh god, you
And-
get 10 million tweets.
I wonder, you bring up a good point because, what if Epic and Microsoft were kind of talking to each other? You know how much money Microsoft would make from everybody going from Twitch to Mixer just to see what's up with Fortnite because he was the first one back? That would pull everyone over. That would be nuts.
That's why it's not up right now, because they're arguing right now. They're arguing over that
so
fact, probably.
funny.
Right.
Well, and it makes, I mean, and Starlord got me to thinking, it makes you really wonder because the rumor was that Apex paid him $1 million to play Apex the first day Apex came out. I don't know if that's true, but that seems
could
to
see
be
it.
the consensus that they paid Ninja $1 million to play their game that day.
Right.
Which, hi res, hi, hello,
Well, they-
hi res.
they
They
paid
$1 million to
everybody.
play freaking Realm, dude.
They paid everybody a handsome.
Case?
I mean, in Iris's defenses, they paid people a lot of money to play that game first month, which is why it did so well. That it did. To me, it's just not a strong enough concept for them to have created the longevity and the uniqueness that Fortnite warranted.
I'm pulling the ripcord on myself. Someone's at my door.
All right, brother.
Okay,
Thanks for
Alright,
stopping by.
thanks,
Appreciate you
yeah,
coming.
Good shit.
Hi-Res paid the big Zaws to play it, and then they gave him a broken game. Absolutely, 100% Splash is correct. Which is why. But the game is doomed to begin with. I mean, I love Realm. Trust me, it was a lot of fun to play it while I did, and it was a great game to be competitive in and be able to put my shots out there. But the simple fact is that from the beginning of that game, the way that it was created, the way that it was made and developed, it was not made to succeed because it was literally taking aspects from Paladins and just moving it over creatively to Realm Royale. Realm Royale never had a true identity to begin with. There was a lot of uniqueness about that game, and if Hi-Res would have put all the money that they needed to in that game, they could literally have a very successful BR, because obviously PUBG can coexist, Apex can coexist with Fortnite. It was definitely one of those markets where you could join in and you could get it there, but there was not enough support from the company or man hours put in that game for it to succeed.
But do you think that's what they're doing with that new game, that VR game?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know. We won't be able to tell because with Hi-Res we don't know, but we won't be able to tell until it comes out, really. But I mean, we haven't even gotten an alpha or a beta for it yet, so they're probably spending a lot of time on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is what they need to do.
Yeah.
Which is what they need to do. Cool. Smarmy, you good? You got anything else for us, buddy?
I think he already left.
You got
I
him?
think
Okay.
he meant to leave the call. There.
GG's.
Yeah, he got
GG's,
pulled
Smarmy.
out.
All right, the phone's still ringing, guys. I can't stop it. I
Get
can't
it.
stop it.
Just gonna try another time.
He's gonna go for round 2, Driz. We're gonna see if we can get you in here.
Driz. Oh,
Okay, or not.
we move back.
Did he move himself back? He's out. GG's.
That's it.
You here? Oh, hey, we hear you.
Oh
Welcome.
yeah.
Do something.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yo, just
Oh, he's down again. He can't stay in the lobby.
Why does he keep? He's gotta have like
He's
a.
supposed to be sleeping right now.
Damn.
Damn.
What are we doing? That's what it is. That's what it is. So back when I was young, and we got our first computer, I would stay up too late on the internet, right? And then I would hear my mom upstairs pick up the phone and start dialing numbers, because we had dial-up internet.
Yes.
And eventually that would disconnect you. So she
you.
didn't even need to come down and say anything. She's just pushing numbers on the phone. And
Dude,
we
She's
didn't
calling information just to
Exactly.
get you off.
Exactly.
We had the AT&T DSL.
Back in the day, you get the first to call a girl on the phone. Parents pick up, hello? Who's this?
You're like, oh shit. So,
Dude, I've actually been. I used to have a few girlfriends back when I was in middle school, and I would used to talk to them on the phone. I just remember all the time my mom always picking up and just going to dial out. She didn't even know I was on the phone.
Oh
She
yeah,
was just
that happened.
I'm like, Mom,
That happened,
I'm
for
on
sure.
the phone.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I get cussed out. Like, I'll pay the bills here. Get the fuck off the phone, boy.
I know.
A few.
I know.
Of course, a few Buttercup. I was not a heartbreak. Okay, I'm a lover.
He was a lover, not a fighter.
I feel like right above me. I feel like we are
We had a
like
few at the same time.
we look
Well,
like
actually, not
Drake.
supposed to
Like,
tell
you're
him.
Degrassi Drake, and I'm like wintertime Drake.
I don't see him.
Yo,
I don't
used
see
to-
him, Zal. Continue. I'm
I
just
used
talking
to,
shit.
Yeah, there was nothing. I definitely used to watch Degrassi back in
got
the
you.
day. That was my shit.
Oh, I actually love that show. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely,
I've,
dude.
I've never heard of it.
And I was probably too old to watch it, but I did anyway.
Never heard of it.
They filmed it in
Into a room,
Canada.
spitting bars.
Jimmy Brooks is a millionaire. No, I didn't know that. For real, Splash? Dude.
Is he?
I'm so happy for Jimmy Brooks. Jimmy Brooks
Yes.
is Drake's.
Drake,
Is Drake.
yeah.
He played Jimmy Brooks on Degrassi.
Anyway, we have another caller. Hopefully this time.
We gotta try
Just-
that, guys.
Just don't push any buttons. Okay, I got you. All right.
Don't move.
Let's see if this works.
Drizzle.
There is?
Hi,
Talk.
Drizzle.
You hear?
Say something.
Say something.
Quit playing
Hold
with
on.
my heart.
Hold on.
What do you mean?
Hold
Hold on.
We
We don't.
Is
We
it
don't
actually
hold.
working?
It's working.
Yes,
We got
it's
you.
Working. It's working.
Yes.
We got you. Yeah.
Oh well, hello, sexies and Starlord. How's it going?
Oh shit!
Drizzle, I'm gonna
Getting-
ban you from my
Getting
dude.
wrecked. Getting straight
You
wrecked
can't
from
talk
every
like that.
direction
I love
today.
it.
Wow. What's up? Welcome to the show.
It's my toxicity. I can't be
call
bad at
sexy
it.
by a 12. It just doesn't feel right.
Kids these days.
Kids.
Funny.
What's up, Driz?
Tell us what life without Ford has been like.
This is where you talk.
I ain't. I'm not that young. I'm not 6 or anything, but no.
You're right. He's 7.
I'm like,
It's 12.
He's 7. He's 7. All right. You got a question? What do you want to talk about, Driz?
My God, boy.
Might be on delay. That's what I'm
You
thinking.
better go to bed. You got Phil trip
Oh, is
tomorrow.
there a delay?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We've never
I
had
don't
a
have a
mobile
field trip
caller.
tomorrow, first of all. And plus, I'm on my phone.
Okay.
I keep on letting go of the button.
Don't let go of the button.
you pushed the
Oh,
top.
okay.
Push the top.
Go of the button. What's up? What do you want to talk about?
Tell us what you want to talk about.
Don't let go of the button.
Couch is all
I let go of
cute.
it. I let go of it.
Don't let go of that button. Don't let go
anymore.
of that button.
Just hold the button.
Tell us what you want to talk about, Driz. I'm gonna boot you straight off the air if you don't tell us what you want. All right, you want to talk about Realm? What do you got about Realm?
Drizzle, if you don't stop trolling the fuck out of us,
Yeah, T-Duck's getting upset right now. T-Duck is getting upset right
you
now.
can literally hear him let go of the.
He's
of
about to
the
use his dad
I'm
voice,
just saying.
okay?
I'm just saying. Little boy,
Okay.
I got kids. I do this shit all damn day. I don't want to
It's
do
like
it.
the new update. Oh my god.
The new update on Realm is great. I will say that.
I hate it. I hate it.
What? You don't like the third ability?
No,
It's
you
just-
don't
It's
need that.
confusing.
You don't need the third
third-
ability. That you know how much
So
that
you
fucked up my
don't.
keybinds? You know how much that messed up my keybinds?
Yep.
It's two
Oh,
games.
yes.
We'll figure it out. 2 games. Then I'll back.
I'm
to
on
two.
controllers. Pretty much, I don't really get a second chance. I click one button and then it's over.
Oh no. Yeah. See, I didn't look at it that way. I liked how it opened up everything. How you can, like you say, you have multiple support, you have an attack ability, and you still have your movement ability. But I liked that aspect of it.
Yep.
But I could see why it would make make it a little hard.
Yeah, well, only on controller. I've only heard people with controller complain about it, other than Fox.
Other than me?
That's okay.
What you talking about? I'm on controller. I do switch my blink ability to my left thumbstick. Bam, problem solved.
I didn't say everybody. I said I've only heard. Calm down, T-Deck. Okay.
COD is 87. I don't have 87 buttons. I have 3, 6, 12, 14 only.
God,
Yeah, you definitely
14
don't need
Maestro.
it. Damn nice to have you right.
I got a button for every finger.
See, that's why you get a mouse that has 5 buttons, dog.
Hold on,
Nah.
I have to go, guys. Sorry.
All right, dude. Well, thanks for. I'm
Bye,
glad.
Drizzle.
I'm glad we got you
Bye.
on.
Love
Bye.
you, Driz.
Thank you.
All right, he gone. He gone. All right. Okay. Well, hey, let's talk about that. Since it was brought up, the new update on Realm gave you a third ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I say something real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hello, Karen. Welcome.
Who the hell is that?
Bro. Karen, Mom
Splash's
Life
wife.
is Splash's
Oh,
wife.
shit.
Splash Gordon's wife.
Hi, Karen.
Wow.
We try to keep T-Duck far, far away.
Yeah. Yeah.
That ain't much, bro.
She's over there blushing right now, like, oh my.
Oh, it's T-Duck.
Splash is packing it up for the night. He's
Splash is gonna go sleep in the she shed out back. T-Duck's coming over.
That's probably why Splash isn't sleeping in Jax's bed.
Okay.
That's why Splash
Oh,
is
there
on
you
Twitch time.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere.
All
I
right.
can't leave you home.
All right. Realm Royale streamers. Starlord, T-Duck. New update, third ability. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let's talk about that for a little bit.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
From
Why?
a competitive standpoint,
Yeah.
it's awesome. A lot of balance to the game. Like you said, with being able to support your players, and also, so here's the thing: is before this update, you had to pick whether you were going to have something to support or whether you're going
Right.
to have something to attack.
Yep.
Now there's not that choice. So when you're engaging in squad battles, it's a lot more balanced because you can support yourself while still attacking, and you don't have to sacrifice abilities to a teammate or to yourself, because you guys can all have abilities. Like, how many times have you gone and discarded a ability because you already have the one you want, and nobody's going to use it on your team? So those type of things don't happen anymore because you have the ability to have both a support and an attack
Sure.
ability. It's awesome.
T-Duck.
Yeah, just kudos to Starlord, because I feel like I'm making that man proud. Now with the third button, really, I'm just the cheeks, man. I feel like Starlord, like when I first started playing, and Starlord was just like, I'm done for the night. He would just log out, not say goodbye or nothing. I understand. I'm picking the man up.
No, T-Duck.
My rotation was added.
It's okay. T-Duck, you don't even get to complain about that. Do you know how he leaves Discords when I'm in it? Just leaves.
Yeah.
I don't even know the people I'm talking to.
Yeah.
He just leaves. I'm like, okay.
Did you remember the guy for that? You're like, oh, I remember Starlord.
But
I
that's
love
right.
it.
So that's pretty consistent with any game that I play. It doesn't even matter. Like, I could be playing solo, and I will just straight up rage at the game. I blame all of my teammates. So basically,
Oh, no. I know it was one specific teammate, this guy. Because you'd be like, T-Duck, why ain't you in there? Why ain't you fighting? I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to pick up. You're even using class-specific weapons. This mother.
oh yeah. So that's one thing. That's one thing that you had to get T-Duck to understand, was that in Realm, if you don't use class weapons on whatever class you're playing with, you're basically playing at a lower rate. You're basically playing at a disadvantage. So
Yeah.
you really have to play those class weapons.
Facts. That's facts.
I know that now, Starlord. I know that now.
Just think,
No,
if,
I love it, dude.
T-Duck,
Come on,
if you punch up hard enough, you might hit Starlord.
Oh Okay, let's let chat.
Maybe.
Let's let chat know that Zio is not terrible at any game he plays. Okay, Zio can literally be good at Tetris and also be good at Sudoku. Because that's just who Zio is.
Okay. I can't even talk to him against Zio. Zio's like, wow. I just sold Squalder and got second place. I don't know what the heck was about. I don't understand.
Nice.
Exactly.
No, but the third ability, dude. What's that meta that Prometheus uses? The in Virtue, Proc Spine and Firebomb.
Yeah.
Bruh, you drop those on somebody, they dead in within seconds. Seconds.
All right, so the update came. We've been playing the update for a while. Do you think it's enough to kind of throw some more energy into the Realm world, where because they've been lacking? You know, they've been lacking since they started. What do they have to do, you know, to really get Realm off the ground? It's an overlooked game, sadly, and it's a good one. It's a good game.
I like it.
I mean,
I don't play it on stream, but I like it.
Coming from my perspective, because like I don't know, I think a lot of gamers, maybe, and this is just my own opinion. The only reason I even played that game, like I downloaded the game initially for my kids. Cause I saw it was like the way the characters looked. I saw chickens. And I was like, cool. My kids can play this game. I don't have to worry about blood. I saw like John and James playing it, and I watched it for a little bit. This looks a little bit competitive. I got into it just because I want to play with these guys, and it turns out it was pretty freaking sweaty at certain points.
Right.
But I think with the other games that are out right now, it's already passed for them. So hopefully with this new VR they got coming out, that time and it'll set themselves up. The other games, and they'll actually have a chance.
Okay, so you think there's no hope for Realm?
Not in the long.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a point that Hi-Rez didn't put enough energy into it to begin with. So it's kind of one of those things where it's really hard to bring it back from the dead once it's dead. Yeah. But I think you had your opportunity and everything.
It's true.
But I will say,
yeah.
I do definitely disagree with Caged. It is not a toxic community. There are awesome people in the Realm Royale community. And you know, there's always a few bad apples in any community. Overwatch obviously has a huge amount of bad apples.
So toxic. It can be so toxic.
Know, Apex, Fortnite, everything, but there's definitely awesome. And I think even more so, I think it is the content creators within the community that are keeping that game alive. Because if you did not have the people that are running RealmCom events, or that are running customs on their streams, or that are creating content and putting it out on YouTube, and I mean, we just have Glock 9. I mean, he's amazing at it. He keeps that game going on YouTube. Everything. There's a whole bunch of other guys just like him that keep that game going. So I would definitely do it. Like I said, it's a small community. It's definitely a very small percentage of people that are actually toxic in that game. I think that there's definitely a lot more communities that have a lot more toxicity that need to be addressed, but I don't think that Realm is one.
No, even in their toxicity, it's a different level of toxicity too.
Right.
I've had people come in and talk, try to talk smack, but like before they even leave, they're like, "Well, at least you have a personality. Have a good day." I'm like, "What kind of troll says that?" You too. Thanks for coming trolling.
Well, it was also like from other communities, the things that I've seen on Twitter and like just like people being harassed at streaming. And I'm talking about like Overwatch specifically. I know we got a lot of Overwatch fans in here, and people play COD plays it, obviously too. But the fact that sexism, racism, everything like that happens in that game is just utterly insane. And it's one of the reasons why I've actually never played the game, because like, what's the point? Like, it's really tough to play with anybody random. And some of the people that you've played random with in Realm Royale are like awesome. Like the people that I've come on stream with and like have hopped in games with and hung out with and talked to, they've been great. So I think like definitely from like that type of scale, it's just there's a whole bunch of other stuff that needs to be fixed in a whole bunch of other communities. Realm is definitely one of the most tight-knit communities.
Yeah, I've actually gotten a lot of follows lately from people just coming in from the Realm community just to support me because I play Realm. They're like, hey, they're just showing love for the community. They told me.
Right.
Right.
And that says a lot too. You know, it is a very supportive community, for being so small. You know, everybody's out to help. Well, almost everybody is out to help everybody. Unlike, the Overwatch community is insanely toxic. I guess we can kind of transition to Overwatch, since Caged wants to talk about Overwatch a lot. Even though he's
got Caged on it.
even though he's a bot.
So
we still love him.
servers,
We
man.
still
We've
love
been playing
him. Yeah.
Overwatch for like a month. Like Overwatch is life now.
Yeah. I'm gonna be on a pro team. I got to silver last year.
No, that's why I was like, y'all getting there, and y'all are 87 seasons too late for that game, because it's already took off, been established. There are already former pros in Overwatch. Get that. There are already former pros in Overwatch.
Former pros.
And that is when, like CSGO 2, it's just like one of those games where it's way too entwined. It's way too past the point for anybody to get, make headway in that game.
Leroy, you're not wrong. You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
they got the Overwatch League on TV.
No, but
Oh, they do have the Overwatch League. Yep, that's true.
I mean, Overwatch is such a fun game to play when you can have a group of people to go in and play with. You know, if you try to play comp with randoms, you're not gonna go anywhere. You know, you need an established team, call outs. You need to work as a team. You know, whenever you play as a solo in comp, you'll have one person run into the left, one person run into the right, while your other 4 people have just respawned and they're running into a team of. It's nah. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, guys? That's why you need at least a 4-person. You need at least a 4-person group, because if you have here's a pro tip, guys. If you go in with a group of 6 in Overwatch, you will get put with other groups of 6, and usually they're better than you.
I do like that.
Usually they're better than you. But if you go in with a group of 5 or a group of 4 and you take a couple randoms and they turn out to be good, you will gang rank so much faster that way than if you go in with a full group of people, unless you're really good. Then you'll move up. No matter who you're up against. But the fact is, Overwatch has been around for a long time. People have been playing it for a long time. They know how to play it. The pros are really, really good, and it's such a hard comp scene to get into. Such a hard comp scene.
That's true.
Yeah, my daughter schooled me on a bunch of Overwatch knowledge and stuff. That she told me that's primarily why she just plays like customs, like Widowmaker, one shots, there's zip lining around and just one shotting each other and stuff. She has more that than actually playing randoms or whatever. And she freaking loves it. Only game she plays.
She's good. I was there, with your stream when you guys were streaming together. She could kick my ass. For sure. For sure. She could kick my ass at Overwatch. She's real good.
I try to teach her, or not teach her, but random, the general first person shooter rules or whatever, like do this, that. Yeah. She looked at me like, Dad, shut the up. I got you, all right. I'll see you on Overwatch.
All right. I mean, yeah, she's good. She is good. That's for sure. Guys, if you want to call into the stream, our Discord link is in the stream description. Please bust into the waiting lobby, spam us in the chat, and I'll pull you guys in if you want to be a part of the conversation. I do want to touch on something that was said in chat. I think Smarmy said it. Apex lost me with no solos in the beginning.
Yeah. I feel that.
I agree.
That was one of the things that I've continually said. Apex is fine with me, but it's astonishing to me how one game can get so popular with one game mode in the entire game.
Right.
For such a long time. And you've got new content coming out, you've changed the map already and everything, and we can't get a consistent solo mode. It seems kind of ridiculous.
I agree.
I'm shocked that after giving the test of it and it doing so well, why it's not back already as a pro finisher.
Right.
I mean, it blows my mind.
I will say, I would play Apex more if there was a solo mode, because those times that you can't get in or you can't find 2 other people to play with, which, I mean, being Quantum, we can usually find 2 other people to play with. But, for the people that can't, or if it's a weird time of day and nobody else is on, and you get paired with 2 random people that don't know each other, that aren't using voice chat, that just, you ping a place to land, and they instantly break off, and they go somewhere across the map. It's like, what do you think is going to happen, buddy? 1v3 doesn't work, unless unless you're lay siege.
A good time with
unless
that.
you're lay siege, then it works.
Right.
But
but he can do it on his own though.
He claps.
But
cheeks.
even Siege doesn't play with random.
No.
Like he hardly plays with randoms.
Right. It's just insane to me that there isn't a solo mode or even a duo mode.
Yeah,
if you can only find one person, I don't understand.
See, I think the way the game plays, I think a duos mode would be kind of offsetting to the balance of the game and just like how the character abilities and everything like that. I think a solo and a ranked and normal queue for squads would be totally fine. And I think as far as like competitive wise, you would see a lot of players competitively grinding solos as well as trios.
I agree.
So I think I'm not quite sure. I mean, duos could be totally just as fun as it, but yeah, solo BRs, you have to see who is best in individual skill rather than knowing that they have teammates that have their backs. From a competitive scene, you'll never know who's the best in the game because you can't go one-on-ones.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? Another thing about that,
Wow.
I feel like a solos in Apex would kind of like change the dynamic of the game.
Yep.
It'd be a lot less run and gun and a lot more tactical. Let's peek and see if anybody's out there. Because you die real fast in Apex.
Yep.
It's not a bullet sponge game. So just to run across the map, probably not. Especially with these damn charge rifles that are out now. I don't know if you guys have played recently or not,
they're
but
ridiculous.
my God, you get lasered from across the map. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that new gun.
Yeah.
See,
The charge
I liked
rifle.
the game in the beginning. The only thing that stopped me from playing the game, where I stopped playing it when it first came out, was we always ran into the issue of like, why can't I have a 4-player team? Because most people I'm online with, playing with, there's 4 of us or 5 of us or whatever, and then someone's always left out, so we'd go on to play something else, and I just never get back to it.
Right.
And I'm the type of player, like, after it's been like 2 months or 3 months and everybody's gotten good at the game, learning maps, I'm not going to jump back in that headache.
Yeah, it's a good point too. If the game obviously when the game launches, everybody's in there, everybody's playing, everybody's picking up a meta. And if you're late to that party, you're so far behind. And we're not spring chickens anymore.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's not for that. Just like
and then you jump in and you just get lasered and lasered and lasered. It's like, come on.
I mean, to be honest, it's a bit, when I first started playing, I ran into Siege a couple dirt, 6 feet under. Quick, easy.
Oh yeah.
Bang, boom, pow.
Oh,
So it's gotta be tough sledding in the siege and random lobbies. I'm like Splash, dude. I drop, I die, and it's not fun. It's like it's so bad.
all you need is a controller with that insane aim assist.
Absolutely.
Oh, there you go.
Then you'll get good, Splash. Then you'll get good.
But I got so good at like keyboard and mouse and like using it for like any game that I play, that now like having to go back to Gears of War on console on controller is so tough.
Yeah.
From a movement aspect and everything, it's so tough not being able to pinpoint those shots like it used to be.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, just not being able to adjust your speed. You throw your joystick all the way to the left and then you wait. Versus like flicking your mouse and instantly being there. It's the movement.
Dude.
The movement is a lot different. I agree with that.
I literally have my sensitivities all the way up in Gears right now, and I'm still not fast as I should be.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how you guys do that, man. I tried to play. What was it? I tried to play PUBG last night with some guys. I was opening up other browsers and stuff because I was too fast, clicking other pages and stuff. I was like, man, screw this. Uninstall.
It took me 4 hours to install this game, but I'm gonna rage quit and uninstall it.
I did. It's like the 8th time I've done it. I was like, screw it. You guys talk me into it. I don't know why I let you guys do that. I've tried mouse. There's certain games I can play mouse and keyboard. First-person shooters, I can't do. It's just too fast. My brain can't keep up with.
Really? See, I tried to go back to controller for the Call of Duty beta, and it just felt better to play on keyboard and mouse. It was just like more pinpoint for me, like as far as like getting the shots down and everything.
I mean, what do you think the aim assist is like in the new Modern Warfare though? It's probably not as heavy as a game like Apex.
I don't think so. Yeah, I thought it was lacking a lot. I felt like because I was playing controller on PC and I felt at an extreme disadvantage against the other players in the lobby, especially because it's a shoot first game. Like you gotta get your weapon up quick, and you've got to get those rounds in your opponent pretty quickly. Otherwise, you're dead meat. So I felt at an extreme disadvantage playing on controller in Call of Duty.
Right.
I agree. You talking about the new one?
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
See, now, games like that, because it's not like it's the fast-paced games, like the jumping, the sliding, all that, where like you got turn real quick, but like ones where like I can use angles and just play smart. I can use my controller. I can outthink the game. I can outplay him that way tactically,
right?
Rather than just like, oh, he's ziplining around me, where I can't turn it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, when does it come out? Is that next week? Or the week after?
25th, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think the week after.
Yeah, the week after.
2 weeks from now? I mean, we'll see.
Yep.
You know, I don't know how much is going to be changed from the beta to now as far as, you know, movement improvements or anything. You know, obviously they can't change a lot, you know, in a month.
Right.
But it's going to be interesting to see if they'll... I don't know if they're going to keep that... I think they're going to keep the crossplay in there.
Oh yeah,
I do think so.
One of the biggest selling points right now, I think.
I mean,
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think it affects anything as far as their competitive scene wise, because that's all on controller.
Yeah.
And it's land, so I think that. But I think the ability for PC players to play against console players is definitely a big deal. I think that they like that ability.
Yeah.
I like putting PC players in the dirt too. I like that a little bit.
You know,
this guy's just W kid. Nope, I'm left sticking it, bitch. Let's go.
Just saying, pretty much every time we came across a group of console players, they got their cheeks slapped. Just saying. But you were a part of that for some of them. You were a part of them for some of that. You helped us clap.
Mm-hmm.
You helped us clap cheeks.
I was the guy in the back with a drone.
That's right.
That's me too.
Lily, you're gonna say something earlier. What were you gonna say? You remember? You started to talk and then Starlord cut you off. It's
That's what I
fine.
do.
We can move on.
I know.
Console got wrecked. COD was doing solo in the duo mode. What?
I don't even know. I'm assuming that's Zyle.
Oh, when we were playing
Not
gun
even
game.
looking on the stream.
When we were playing gun game. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. 2v2. Start off with no weapons. You have to run around and find them on a very, very small map. It was cool. Really fast-paced games. That was fun. We definitely
It
clapped.
seems a lot more faster. It's a kind of, they got back to the running gun style, which I'm okay with.
It's smooth, man. That's what I love about it.
It's very smooth. It's very smooth. They did just such a great job on Modern Warfare compared to, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 4 even. You didn't feel any weight in Black Ops 4, like you do in Modern Warfare. It's like you feel your gear. The aim down sight, is a lot slower, which it should be, especially with the array of attachments that you can throw on guns. It changes everything.
Right.
Very.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge Battlefield. I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty at all. So for me to be like actually liking this game speaks a lot of that about that game, because like
Right.
it's legit now. Like I can play with this. I can play this game.
Yeah, I would say it feels a lot more like Rainbow Sixes, like like in that type of feel, the way that you move and the way that you shoot, and like just like the recoil on the weapon.
Yeah, I never played a Rainbow Siege game.
Really? You should.
Never played it. I shouldn't say that. I think I played a Rainbow Six game for the Game Boy Color back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
I used to like the Vegas.
Yeah?
One Vegas 2. Those are good.
Yeah,
So-
see, Rainbow Six Siege is one of my favorites.
Is it? I mean, why? Tell me what's good about Rainbow Six compared to the other FPS games that are out there right now.
I don't know if I'm the best person to answer that, though.
Well, you played it, right? You played Rainbow Six.
Yeah, but
Why?
but I don't
What
play
do
a
you
lot of
like
them.
about it?
I like how tactical it is. I mean, you have to think about what you're doing, and everything matters. Like, sound plays a big part in that game, because you can literally hear people coming, and they can hear you. Setting up traps, you can hear it. So it becomes very tactical. It's what I like about it. It's more than just shooting people.
Okay.
Definitely realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the games that are just the reward the fast twitch muscles or the react faster. I don't really do well. They're just getting older. But the tactical games where I got outthink a kid or something like, hey, you
Yeah.
can't just run up on. You can try to clear that field, but I'm gonna shoot you down. Quick.
Right.
I do better in
This
those
game
games.
you'll lose every time. So Splash, would you say, and everybody else that's here, I guess, would you say Rainbow Six is like heavily reliant on team play?
Absolutely.
Yep. Very much so.
Okay. And like why? Is it because it's so tactical that you have to be talk to each other all the time?
Exactly. I would never play that game without a group of people I know, because if you can't talk, there's no way you're gonna get through it. You have to know what each other's doing. You have to know what each other sees. I mean,
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I've seen everybody play it, and yeah, you literally get like a lot of 3-on-1s or 4-on-1s, that rely heavily on like telling your teammates, telling you where they're coming from and what they got, reinforced and everything like that. So,
Okay.
oof, man.
Gotcha. Cool.
Formulate.
All right. I'm gonna take us back in time. Okay.
Let's go.
Not too far. Go back a little bit. We're gonna start with T-Duck with this question.
Yes, sir.
Then we're gonna move to Lily, Starlord, and then I'll answer myself. You play Realm, right? Realm's your baby right now. T-Duck.
Yep.
What was life like before Realm? Take me back.
Before Realm?
I know your name was different back then.
Long time ago.
So,
was Tina.
what were you playing? What were you into?
What was I playing back then? I don't even remember. I think I tried a lot. I think I was trying to find a game. Let me say, before actually a game, I was trying to find myself as a streamer. Importantly, I was trying to figure out who I am back when, God, what's his name, man? Old boy used to burn the bay leaves. Smurf Total 6.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I was bouncing around, dude. I
Used to
played
burn
trying to play
the bay
Overwatch.
leaves.
Yeah, he'd be burning bay leaves. And
Yeah,
stuff,
he
man.
did.
Like,
He did burn the Bailey.
I don't remember that.
It dude was hilarious, man.
Smart. Shout out
Who's
to
that guy?
Smart. I miss his face. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
But I mean, I was jumping games, dude. I tried playing. I tried to play a lot of Scum. That's the first game I started playing PC.
Oh, wow.
But then PC couldn't handle a lot of things, so like,
Yeah.
I played a little bit of Battlefield. I hate 2 stuff, so like I was just bouncing all this.
Yeah.
Just trying, just more so just like I didn't have a schedule or anything, like bouncing it.
Okay, I mean, we don't even have to talk about streaming. Yo, what's up, Ruthless? Welcome, buddy.
Hey,
So let's go back further then. T-Duck. Oh, by the way, his name before T-Duck was D-Tuck.
yeah.
Buddy.
D-Tuck. Before you started streaming, tell me about your gaming life. What did you play? What did you like? Did you play?
Oh yeah, I played all the time. I've always been. I
Okay.
was playing a lot of Destiny.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I love Destiny.
I had a hookup. I wouldn't say a hookup. Somehow, my Xbox got jacked up or something. So like, I hadn't paid for Xbox Live for like years straight. I had all-
Wow. Microsoft, I hope you're not in the chat right now. You about to get a bill, son.
No, my wife took care of all that. She jacked it. I came home pissed one day. That's pretty much why I stopped playing Destiny, because I had all the packs, I had all DLCs and everything, and she liked to play Destiny then too a little bit. But what happened? Something happened with like one of her levels or her characters was jacked up. So she's like, I'm gonna call Microsoft and get this, because she's the type of woman that will be like, I'm gonna call them. I'm like, no, don't call them.
No.
I know exactly what you mean there. I know exactly
Don't call
what
them.
you mean.
Let things be the way they are. I got free Xbox Live. We get free games. Let it be. I'm sorry about your character. Right?
Just let it go. Let it go.
She does like take one for the team, okay?
She called them anyway while I was at work. She called them, and they were like, "Oh, it looks like well, such and such. You haven't done this or paid for this." They didn't charge me anything because it was on their end.
Yeah.
But they got all my DLC stuff, all my stuff. They took away all my damn games. I had like 6, 7, 8 games from them free that just were on my Xbox. Come on, maybe just download it.
Oh man.
So
Took it off.
before your streaming career, you were a Xbox Live pirate.
Yes, I was.
Did you have an eye patch?
Yeah.
Did you have an eye patch?
I did until I heard about Agent Smoke's edition, and I sent it to him.
Okay.
Yaga, you know,
I was
he says
wondering.
Yaga because he can't really eat. He's just like, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
I
hope
love
he's still in chat to hear that.
it.
Yeah, well, I played a lot of Destiny. Obviously, I played a lot of 2K, Madden. But I've always been the shooters. A lot of Battlefield. Came up on Battlefield.
Yeah. Nice. Lily, tell me about your gaming life pre-streaming.
It's literally it's pretty much the same. Like even before streaming, I've always loved my older games more.
Okay. Like your JRPGs or?
Yeah,
like
my
what?
JRPGs.
Okay.
So I've always liked the classic like JRPGs. So I've always played a lot of those, but then I would sprinkle in other games. Obviously, I play shooters, just not on stream.
Okay.
And things like that. But it's pretty much been the same. The only thing I've probably added since I started streaming is the horror games. Like more so. I used to only play them like sprinkled in here and there, and now I'm like playing them all the time.
And a camera. We'll talk about that.
Oh, that's true. That's
I remember Lily Bloom 5 pre-camera.
Yes.
Her stream was just a sea of giggles. And you couldn't see anything. Couldn't see anything.
It was the game and me laughing. That was it. Yeah.
That was it. Good times.
I love her.
Yeah. So the
Good times,
camera's been new since the first of this year, in fact. So.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I remember good times.
And
So
you notice I still don't want to look at it.
yeah. That's okay. All right, let's hang. I want to kind of branch off that a little bit. I know we're running out of time here. We got 12 minutes left in the show before we done so. But there are a lot of streamers out there that don't use a camera. You were one of them, obviously.
Yeah.
So tell me what that transition was like going from no camera to camera. Were you nervous? Tell me about that.
Yeah, so when I decided to go ahead and turn on the camera, I swear to God, that whole day, because I streamed that night, right? Because I did New Year's Eve. I streamed that night all day. I was sick to my stomach. I was like, I don't want to do this. I was like, can I cancel the stream? And then when I hit the button, I thought, okay, normally I'm nervous before stream. I hit the button, I feel better, I get into it. No, not in this case. I hit that button and I'm like, no. And I had a hard time looking at it, and even like I had to put like stuff in the way of my screen so I couldn't like.
Oh, so you couldn't see yourself. Oh, nice. But you're here now. You've got the camera. Are you more comfortable now than you were before?
Yeah, so it doesn't make me as sick beforehand. Like, I still get nervous when I stream just because believe it or not, I'm a shy person. But once I hit it, I forget the camera's there. I forget everything, so I'm good with it now.
Gotcha. Cool.
See,
Well,
I think Lily, without the cam, is just like, it's like missing something. It's missing her smile. Because, like, when she's laughing, when she's giggling, that's, like, the best part about it. Is that you can see her blushing. You can see her having a great time. So it's like, without the camera, you just feel some sort of misconnect. There's just not that personality.
I agree.
When I try to stream without it, I get complaints. People come and be like, wait, where's your camera?
Right.
Yeah. Cool. Starlord, Tell me about your pre-streaming gaming career.
Oh, dude. I mean, I literally I didn't know Twitch was a thing until like a year and a half ago, maybe. Like, until when Fortnite started ramping up, and then you try to find these places to look in for the people that are playing the game so you can get better. So that's what found me to Twitch. But I mean, historically, I just been an Xbox guy. I didn't own my first PC until like 2 years ago. Like as far as like custom PCs, like I've always had good PCs that I use for music and watching videos and streaming stuff. But I've never used it as a tool to like game or anything like that. So that was all new coming in. But like a lot of like my transition was Sega, and then Xbox, and Halo, Gears of War, which is why Gears of War is one of my favorite titles, which is why I spend a whole lot of time playing Gears of War now, since we've gotten a new title. But it's just a lot of Xbox for me, and then expanding out from that range and like finding out that there's this whole like separate universe of PC games that are awesome and that you can play, just kind of like an eye-opener. So that's kind of where I started, was just Xbox, really big Halo and Gears of War. A lot of people don't know that I love to play sports games as well. I avidly buy FIFA, Madden, and NBA 2K every year. I don't play them on stream, but
I used to on your retro days.
Right. One of my favorite games to play on Xbox was Fight Night. I don't know if you guys ever played that. It was an EA Sports title that was technically boxing. It would have a whole T-Duck knows what's up. I can already.
He's like, Fight Night, let's go.
A lot of our weekends were spent like fighting each other on Fight Night, knocking people out. Whether you be Muhammad Ali, you could play with Mike Tyson, like anybody, and then just like having a King of the Hill and everybody else at the house trying to beat each other that work their way up and like stay on top. It was really fun. And then split screen Halo days were insane. It was like that's like the best times of our lives right there. It was the Halo 2 split screen days. It was insane.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
Hey, so speaking of which, next year, TwitchCon, we're gonna have our party.
Yep.
Somebody brought up to me, get some Xbox 360s, bring them out with a couple TVs, and do like an 8-person Halo 3 LAN party at the party.
Bro, I'm gonna be too damn drunk for that.
I think it's completely
I think we all will be. I think we all will be though.
I
You're gonna make it funny.
Yeah, right.
Sitting in the corner eating little Debbie snacks, like.
We gonna have better food than
My
that.
experience at TwitchCon this year was my whole point of that is good luck, because we like to drink a lot and we're basically roam around the city, so
That's
it was
true.
I don't think that'd be a problem.
very fun. But
It sounds cool though, right?
yeah,
I would like it.
absolutely. I think it's definitely doable though. You could definitely create a event like that, or find a place that will do that. I know we have them here in Texas. I didn't really look into it when we were in California, but there are those places that are like game bars where they have like you pay a certain amount an hour or a flat rate or something like that, and then you have like they have consoles set up and everything. So
They have them in other parts of California, so I have no doubt that they have them.
gotcha,
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah. So I mean, just ideas, just throwing out some ideas there for next year.
Absolutely.
Ruthless said he already found an Airbnb for next year.
There you go.
You're gonna have to link that.
there we
Link that in the
There you
leadership
go.
chat. Let me take a look at that.
Yeah.
gotta
Let me
see.
get my bedroom first.
Yeah. Better have a lot of
Hold on,
bedrooms.
Ruthless, hold on.
Better have a lot of bedrooms.
Man,
I was like
I was
15 to
like
16.
yeah, perfect.
I think that's a good amount. I mean,
So my only problem with that is on Airbnb, like when they tell you it sleeps like 16, it's like, yo, it does sleep 16, but it's also a 3-bedroom and then it has 4 bunk beds. So have fun on those twin mattresses, kind of thing.
Or how many of us are on the couch? Okay.
yeah, 12. 12 of you are on the couch. The rest get to share the 1 bedroom. 8 bed, 5 bath. What?
There are ones like legit. That. You have to keep an eye out on Airbnb ones because there are like the legit ones that like are like timeshares and people are not there all the year, so they do rent them out like that. But
bunk beds,
you have to find out, man.
Somebody's gonna roll off the top, and that's gonna be a bad time. For that.
I'm going in hard. I'm just gonna wake up.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did.
Make it to bed and it's okay.
I don't fit on most beds anyway. Starlord, same height as me. You know what I'm talking about. Your ankles always hang off the damn bed. Don't matter. I gotta sit diagonal.
Break out the crib guards for sure.
I had to get a king size, man.
That still don't work. You gotta sit diagonal.
Okay, we're not all 12 feet tall. It works for some of us.
Yeah,
y'all can have the couch.
Big. I'm like regular
y'all
big,
can have
like
the couch.
regular tall. You're like Marfan, big man syndrome big.
I don't know what that means, but I don't want an explanation. All right, before we end, I'm gonna share my pre-streaming, gaming career with you guys. So before I started streaming, I didn't do a ton of PC gaming because I had a potato PC. I played a lot of StarCraft 2. I actually got pretty high ranked on that, but I bet I'd be super potato now if I tried to play. I've been out of the game. Shut up, Ruthless. Why you gotta be that guy? Why gotta be that guy? God damn it. But before that, I was a big Xbox guy. I played Halo Reach, man, like it was going out of style. You couldn't peel me away from that game. And that's, to this day, the only Halo game I've ever played. Halo Reach. I haven't played anything before or anything after, but that was my baby. I did a lot of Blizzard games. I did like Overwatch on console, on PS4. I did like Diablo 3. I've been World of Warcraft, since it pretty much came out. So who remembers GameSpy Arcade or Xbox Live?
I remember it. I just never partake.
I remember it. I didn't partake either. But I mean, I go back to Super Nintendo, regular NES, Game Boy Color. Let's bust out some Pokemon Red sometimes. Why not? Let's go OG, right?
For real.
Who remembers Sega Channel? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that one. I love Sega, but I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Commodore 64s.
Oh yeah, man, that's going way back. Duck Hunt? Oh yeah, Duck Hunt was a jam.
Yeah,
you said
Duck Hunt's great. No, absolutely.
That's blasphemy. Don't say that around.
Dude, see, I didn't have a Nintendo. We only had Sega at home. So back in the day, like Hollywood Video or Blockbuster would let you rent the systems for the weekend or for the day.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We did that with Duck Hunt, so we could play Duck Hunt because you had to buy the little little gun with it, and it was so you just get the whole package and be able to play Duck Hunt. But like Rick said, that was my jam on Friday nights. Like literally, my mom would get off, pick us up. We'd go to whether it be Hollywood or Blockbuster, just depending on which account was past due and which one was right. And it would be a whole lot of fun. And they always picking out a game, dude. Ruthless knows what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, facts. Man, we did that too. Man, just like Ruthless, man. Friday night we were at Family Video. That was our thing. Up here, we were renting out our games. If we had to rent out a console to do it, we were hitting that up, and then we'd hope to God to remember to return it on time, or else we'd have to go to Blockbuster next time until we saved up money to pay off that late fee. But yeah,
rotation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ruthless knows. We just took him back in time. We just took Ruthless back in time.
Dude, that wasn't until my mom got us a PlayStation, and then from then on, it was just like, buy us the games. And I would always get the games on like PS or Xbox. I would always get them like 6 months after they came out because I had to wait for them to go on sale for my grandparents and my mom to buy them for me.
Metal Gear Solid PS4. I never played it, Ruthless. Anybody? Metal Gear Solid?
PS4. I mean,
Oh
I
my
love
God,
Metal Gear Solid, not PS4.
I love Metal
It was
Gear.
PS.
What was
it
it
was on
on?
PS.
PlayStation.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, it was
yes,
on PlayStation, dude.
I was in the SoCom.
Dude,
SOCOM. Okay.
SOCOM is the greatest titles that never made it to any extended consoles. It was on PlayStation and PlayStation 2, I believe. But that game was so much fun. It came out right before, like in the years right before Halo came out, and we would just play that multiplayer so much. I had it on my PSP. I had it on my PlayStation 2. Like, it was the one game me and my friends would play with all the time.
Yeah, I love that game. It was so
Nice. Guys, it's been a blast tonight.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, we are out of
Whoa.
time.
good. No, my alcohol's just kicking in.
We are. You're gonna have to go party with the dog or something, brother.
See, that's why you shouldn't be sending everybody.
Yeah,
to sleep.
fire up your stream, dude. Fire up
my
your
God.
stream,
No,
T-Duck.
no.
All right.
She allowed this time. If I go past this time.
All right. I just got here. Hey, you need to get good, Joju. Come when we start. 8 p.m. Central Time. All right, everybody, make sure you follow everybody. xxiamstarlord XX. He is that on Twitch and Twitter. LilyBloom5 on Twitch. LilyBloom55 on Twitter. TDuck_TTV on Twitch and Twitter. I am KodOfWar on Twitch and Twitter as well. Make sure you give us and them, everyone, a follow. Guys, it's been a blast having you out here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Much love. If you want to do some small chit chat, I think we're gonna raid out. Here, I'm gonna really quick see who's online. See who we should share the love with.
Let's raid someone who's playing Fortnite.
Let's not do that.
No?
Actually,
Noise
we're going.
doing
Yep.
fun.
Hey, look what I just did.
Yes,
I already had it typed in. We're gonna raid our boy Noise Brew. He's probably making some kind of robot that's gonna punch him in the face sometime tonight. because we love him. So give Noise Brew some love when we get there. Once again, guys, thank you so much for coming out. We're gonna be back next week. New guests, 8 p.m. Central Time on Sundays. Love you all. See you next time.